Tim Melville and the Blue Notes did just fine today.
I told him after the game, that's timeless. He pitched. I mean, that's a throwback pitching style game. I mean, he could have pitched in the 20s, could have pitched in the 50s, 70s, 80s. Then the 90s, it gets a little different in this day and age. Velocity and everything. But man, that was fun to watch. A guy that understands how he gets his outs, how he changes speeds, and he stayed just within himself and did his thing. But it was beautiful.
Can you break that down critically? Like, what was he doing especially?
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt. I think that the secondary pitches, the slider, the slower curveball, and then the change came into play too, right? And there was enough fastballs in there to keep them at bay. He got outs with every pitch: fastball, slider, curve, and change. A couple of his strikeouts came with the change. A couple came with the slider. So, the mix of pitches and the disruption of timing was what he did. It's simple. That's what he did.
It's one of the great things about baseball, isn't it? When you get a story like this.
Sure.
A guy starts out in the Atlantic League and comes up and throws 7 hits in 2-hit baseball.
Against a team that's, contending. They're trying to hang in there in the wild card race and on the road, right, after a couple tough losses. And, we don't have, a couple of our guys in there in the lineup, and here's what happens. It's great.
Also contribute offensively.
Yeah,
what did
about
you see
2
there?
RBIs. A knock. Was that his first big league hit?
It was.
Yes. There's a lot of firsts. His first big league hit, first big league ribby, first big league push bunt with the guys on first and third. There's a lot of firsts.
First big league win.
First big league dub. That's a special.
How much credit does Don get?
Don, we talked about this when we knew that John might not be able to make the start, or his situation, we flipped. Don was going to start last night and Tony was going to start today and catch John, but then we flipped him back. We knew the familiarity that Dom had with Tim. Made sense. And, I thought Dom did a great job. I mean, each and every inning, there's great dialogue between those two, and Steve and I, a little bit on the periphery, just listening to those two and adding a little bit of our 2 cents. It was good stuff. It really was. It was great. It was fun. Okay, guys.
Yesterday, right around 11 or so.
And where were you?
I was in bed.
City.
I was in Sacramento.
You were in Sacramento. Okay. Yeah. And when did you get here?
I got here last night. I got on a flight.
Okay. Your feeling coming in? You hadn't made a big league appearance in a while. What was your feeling coming into today's game?
I live here in the off season, so it's kind of like coming home for me. I have a lot of friends here, so I know a lot of guys on this team. Felt pretty comfortable. Me and Dom Nunez have been in Albuquerque all year, so just a lot of comforting. And as soon as I got here, everybody's so welcoming, bossy, and but sorry, I got whipped cream in my throat. But first and foremost, thank you for the Rockies giving me this opportunity. I was actually watching a game here in April, so I didn't have a job, and just very thankful for them and thankful for my parents as well. I know they're listening; they're very happy and proud, and just a lot of people too down in AAA. Tim Doherty, Glenn Allen, and Brandon Manuel really helped me get along with some things this year, and especially hitting. Tim Doherty helped me out and got my first big league hit, so definitely thanks to them.
And I know it's fresh, but I mean you've had a long journey here now. Like, does it feel good to be like, look, I knew I could do this, and here I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you win or you learn. I never look at it as losing. And, I've had a lot of ups and downs throughout my career, and especially other opportunities I've had at the big league. So I'm just very thankful for this one and be able to capitalize and get a W today for the team. It's an excellent clubhouse, and I'm excited to learn about the culture here and some of the guys. And I know a few guys already, but it seems like an opportunity for me. Excited for it.
Did you have to do a crash course on the Diamondbacks? Did you just kind of do what you do?
Do what I do and just apply it to my game plan. Don's been catching me all year, so that's kind of what we've been doing out in AAA, that kind of sequencing and figuring out hitters. And so it was nice. Before sometimes it was a crash course, and I'd say it was pretty smooth.
The fans are going to look at this and say, wow, guys started out in an independent in the Atlantic League with the Long Island Ducks, I believe, right?
Yeah, Long Island Ducks.
Two starts there? Or?
Yeah, I had 2 starts and then came over here.
And then to see you do this, that's kind of one of those cool, magical baseball stories. Do you see it that way, or do you look at it more?
I just take it day to day. I've always wanted to pitch here ever since the first game I came here in this stadium. So I think you always have dreams of doing some things, and when it kind of all comes together like it did today, it was pretty awesome. So, but yeah, like I said, I was here in a game in April and in the stands watching guys I know out here playing, and just seeing them, I can see myself out here. So it's cool.
End of the first inning to the start of the fifth, you retired 11 straight batters. Were you just kind of feeling a certain rhythm during that time frame?
Yeah, and I think the front office did a good job with putting me in the right situation. I think my stuff works really well against this team, especially the slider, and that's what we had today. So Dom called a great game back there. Fossey had a great game, and before the game we went over some good stuff, and just gave me a lot of confidence out there on my pitches, and just was able to locate in the zone, get guys out, and have some good defense behind me, make some plays. Yeah, overall good.
The really slow curve, especially the one against Escobar, like he had no idea.
Oh, cool.
Like he was like, what the hell's that? But like you were throwing. I think you correct me, but I think you were throwing some curves, but some were like you take a lot off of a couple of them. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sometimes it wasn't. I've done it before in the past. I think when you're younger in my career, you just want to throw heat, and then when you're able to execute a pitch like that, you kind of get a little different gratification. So, I think it's how I've developed over the years to develop some things. Had I done that previous years before, probably not, but I feel like I've developed and gained some control over certain pitches and able to do stuff like that now. And I think hitters will give you a little look and kind of, oh, what was that? So that's my repertoire right now, is anything and any time, and keep hitters off balance.
But he said, he told us, you could have fit in almost any era.
That's
And
what he told me.
And that's kind of a cool compliment, right? Especially because that's the kind of pitcher Buddy was himself. I mean, do you ever think of yourself like that kind of pitcher in this day and age with
I think you're always just
98-mile-an-hour heat all the time?
Yeah, you're always just looking for advantages, anyways, to get hitters out quickly. 3 pitches or less, first pitch strikes, those simple basics. Just trying to win a game, and I think to win a game, you got to have the pregame. You got to have all those little things go work for you. So I think over the years, I've just developed kind of the little things here and there, and I'm continuing to develop them. So,
Very cool.
yeah, a lot of fun though.